Well, welcome guys to our Virtual Stallion Parade. Very different times. Often I'm sort of sitting on this same veranda talking to 200 or 300 people next to a bonfire as the stallions walk around under lights. But it is different times, but thanks for tuning in and watching. We'll start with Sooboog. Sooboog, what a terrific job he's done. He's averaged 7 times his service fee for the 2 years of sale so far. He always leaves that terrific type, lovely. Like himself, he's got that beautiful big hip, great shoulder, beautiful head. So he's well known for giving you a commercial outcome. What's really pleasing for us at Kitchwin, and it should be for you breeders out there, is that the people that have shopped and bought them and have got them in their stable, they're repeat offenders. So they come back and they buy again, the likes of Moody's and Mick Prices and Gerald Ryan. He's just, it's just good to see those guys coming back on him. In the most competitive year you could run into, he's had 10 winners from 30 runners, which is a terrific stat in itself. A lot of those good horses we've yet to see step out, but very pleasing to see 10 two-year-old winners. Birdsville, who's probably his best horse, who ran third in the Talent Stakes and arguably probably should have won that, just got back a little bit too far, had to circle around them and rattled home. He's got a horse called Bitcoin Baby with Gerald Ryan, who I know has got a terrific opinion of that filly and lining her up for stakes races sort of through October.
100 to go, still by 2 lengths on Bitcoin Baby, who's coming. It's in spades in front. Bitcoin Baby flies. Oh.
He's got a lot of nice horses coming through that we're yet to see, but we couldn't be happier with the way Sooboog started. Brings us to Graff, our new stallion, who we're so excited to have here. He's just an absolute star type. As you can see here, he's just got that lovely scope and length and beautiful hip. He's got the short cannons, the big forearm, everything that you see in the Australian sprinter, he has it. Trying to put 2 stands together is always difficult, but we're so happy to see how Star Turn's done when you look at Graff. Like they're replicas of each other in so many ways, both by Star Witness, so both outcross stallions that suit those not a singled out and Daniel and Dude's Choice type mares that work so well here. Both bought by renowned judge Alan Bell, a big tick on type. Both were good high-class 2-year-olds. Both won the San Domenico, which is a really, really nice stands racing making race.
Graff moved up to neutrality, went on by, and Graff remains unbeaten, drawing clear in the San Domenico by 2 to 0.
They actually both ran second in the Run of the Roses on their way to the Golden Rose. Graff heads on to the Golden Rose as Group 1 placed at 3, and Star Turn does the same in Melbourne. Then they come back and both win Caulfield Sprints, so Group 2.
Fabagino grabbed by Graff. Graff over the top has won it by a length. Fabagino and Graff was the late closer, pinned the ears back with a big return.
I like to think of Graff. He gets all but an unfair advantage, like a lot of these outcross stands. So often you see in Australia, when you're a son of Snitzel or at stud or a son of Not a Singled Out or a son of Exceed or a son of Fastnet Rock, The biggest negative about being by the most prolific sire in the country is you don't get to breed back over that. So you just can't produce that in mass numbers. So I think when you're an outcross horse, you do get that opportunity to cover those not a singled out mares that we see that work so well, and fast net rock mares and flying spur mares. One of the more important things is when you breed to a first season stand is that you get a commercial outcome. And with the likes of Australian Bloodstock and all Kitchwin Hills owners, and including the little systems that we buy for, then add Neil Werrett to that, Max Whitby, Colin Madden. There's a lot of people in this ownership that buy a lot of yearlings. So this stallion gets every opportunity in the ring from a commercial outcome with yearlings and weanlings going forward. Well, on behalf of Kitchwin Hills, all the staff, all the guys, the Brown family, I'd like to thank you for tuning in and having a look at the boys. We're very excited about both stallions, and we believe that Sooboog going forward with 3-year-olds will see a hell of a lot go on. He's got so many nice horses that we're yet to see. And with Graff is just the perfect young horse to start off with. And I'm just excited and wrapped with the way he's let down. As you can see today, he looks terrific. So well done to Billy, who's done a terrific job with him. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.